Hello everyone, it is Vitrosity. Welcome to another video on my channel. We are going to be starting a Let's Play season of Farming Simulator 15. Now, as some of you hardcore fans may know, Farming Sim 17 is going to be coming out soon, October 23rd I do believe, so we are going to be doing one last playthrough on Farming Sim 15 before that comes out. So let's go ahead and get started. I just started up a save game on Bjornholm, one of the basic maps, and we are gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm just gonna start hooking up everything. The only thing I've done is kind of set my settings the way I want them and moved all of our equipment back to our home farm here so we can get started. So let's go ahead and hook everything up, get everything ready to go. We're gonna have a little trouble here. Let's head inside here. Are we gonna make this? There we go. I really can't wait for Farming Sim 17, just for the fact that, you know, it's gonna be in the United States this time, which is obviously a good thing, a little bit different than what is usually. Especially with this map here, like Bjornholm, I feel is the best map over Westbridge Hills. So now we're going to be having a US map that we're going to be able to farm on, as well as 200 different types of tractors and equipment you can use as well. So that's an improvement from, I believe there's 140 in this one. So that's obviously a decent improvement for how much we've got here. So let's go ahead. What do I want to pull our tipper with? Let's go ahead and get in this tractor here and pull the tipper over to the field, as we got to start by harvesting our wheat field that has already grown up for us here. Got a pretty small tipper here, 8,500. What, I don't know if it is. It's not liters, but it's, what was the 85, so it's like 8.5 tonnes or tons or something like that, English tons I believe. So we're gonna go ahead and get started harvesting. We gotta unfold our harvester here and turn her on, and let's get started. Oh, I gotta turn off my straw swath, forgot about that. Did I? Shoot, I probably already put straw on the ground. Yep, I sure did. Oh well. Oops, wrong button. There we go. So let's go ahead and start harvesting here. As I said before, really excited for the Farming Sim 17 to come out, as it'll be kind of a fresh look at the series, and we're going to kind of be able to do some new things. A nice switch up of the maps is going to be good as well, and I also believe that there's going to be mod support for consoles. Don't quote me on that, but I think, jeez, oh, I missed a huge. Alright, let's go back and get that quick. I haven't really done too much in first person in this game. Let's just go all the way back here and do it. So anyways, I'm going to talk a little bit more about this map in general. I like the fact that they give you a lot of starting equipment, but a lot of it isn't really that useful until you get on into, you know, you can start upgrading. As, you know, the first fields you want to buy are obviously the ones right here next to the farm. They give you field 38, as you can see right by the grain elevator there. That's a little ways of a haul for how far I like to have my fields away from home base here. Although you do have, it is nice that you have the grain elevator just up the hill from here, so you're not transporting your crops too far after you harvest them as well. Another thing too, we are on hard difficulty, so we have nothing currently in our silos. You don't start with anything in your silos to begin with, so that's another added difficulty point right there. And I will not be cheating and going and finding all the coins to get my $100 million in filled silos. Definitely not going to be doing that. So. But like I said before, really excited for 17. I'm assuming there's going to be some improvements in multiplayer as well. In my multiplayer experiences, there was a little bit of trouble with some lag that I was having. It didn't look smooth, I guess. It wasn't terrible, you could still play, but it just wasn't smooth and didn't really, look that great overall. But still, hopefully that'll be improved, and then we'll be able to sit there and have a good time with your friends or whoever you decide to play with, any random people online, and keep on farming. I've also heard the graphics are getting a little better. It's obviously, I mean, this isn't a big AAA title like some people may like it and want it to be, but it does pretty good for, Giant Software has done a pretty good job for, I'm assuming the budget that they've been given isn't the biggest, but they've done a great job so far, I think, in dealing with what they have and making a solid, I wouldn't say a great game, but at the very least a solid game out of it. Before I get too far into it, make sure you subscribe to the channel so I can continue putting out these videos. Like the video if you want to see more. I'm going to keep on putting out these videos as long as you guys want to see them. Keep the season going until Farming Sim 17 comes out, and then hopefully we'll be able to start a new save game on that and keep on farming throughout that game as well. I'm going to look to get into that game a lot more than I was into this game. I got this game late. Shoot, how long after it was released? Probably, I'd say almost a year after it was released is when I bought it. And I've played quite a bit on it. I only have one more trophy, and that's the drive 1,000 miles in a single save. That's the only trophy I've yet to get, and then I'll be able to get my platinum trophy for it. So I've been around the block when it comes to this game. I've done quite a bit of farming, and I also live on a farm in real life too, so I actually do know a little bit about what I'll be doing out here. Alright, so I'm going to finish harvesting this field, and I will check back in with you when that is complete. We are back. We are on our final pass here. Just gotta turn around and catch a little strip that I missed because I cut the field a little crooked. Harvested the field a little crooked, I guess. And then we are finished with this very first field, and we will be taking our tipper up to sell the wheat we just harvested and get a little bit of money. As you see up in the top right, we are down to $3,800. Running a little low. A little lower than you need to keep a farm running. So let's go ahead. We got the field done, and let's put our harvester pipe out, and let's go ahead and unload it without running into the tipper. Kind of hard to see on the end there. Perfect. And then we'll go ahead and we will put this in the shed because we will not be needing this for a while, as we'll be working in the fields, cultivating and planting for a while now. So let's go ahead and let's put you in our big shed right here. Leave the header on. And put you right over here in the corner. Alright. There we are. And now let's go. Do we want to take our grain up now? Actually, yeah, let's do that. Oops, let's do that first, because if we don't, we'll have to come back here anyway. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this up there. We got 62% full. It was probably about 5 tons in here. Grabbing a little bit across the grass here, but that's okay. Should get a decent amount for it. We're on hard, so shoot, I forgot what the what's our price up here at the there it is. So it is the grain elevator for wheat. Wow, $3.34 a ton. So that was a lot less than I thought. I must be used to playing on normal because I thought it was around 700, but that's right. So we should be getting about $1,500 for this. Oh man, it's going to take a while to upgrade some of our equipment. But I think we should start planting canola, because as you see, canola, where is that there, is a little more, oh, wheat is down too. Huh. Well, we got to get rid of it to harvest canola, so let's just go ahead and sell it anyway. Since we're already up here, might as well get some money in the bank. And then we don't have enough money to invest in, oh, we might actually, I'm going to check that real quick, to get a fertilizer. Nope, we don't. Not even close. So maybe after we get a little canola harvested, we'll be able to get a fertilizer spreader so we can double the output of our fields. That'll obviously help us get a little better, but I'm feeling that we plant all canola this next time around, for the most part, as we'll be able to make nearly double. Well, I guess not quite double the price of wheat is now, but we'll be able to make at least 50% more money from canola than we will wheat or any other crop. Or what about, nope. Yep, canola is the best option for us. So we'll just go ahead and continue to farm our canola for a while. I really hope they add new crop types in Farming Sim 17 as well, maybe like soybeans, and maybe actually having a hay field instead of grass, because it's kind of weird when you sit and you plant grass. Where do I want to put this in here? Excuse me. Let's go ahead and back this, and we won't be needing this for a while either. So let's go ahead and let's back this into, can we spin all the way around? We can. Perfect. So let's go ahead and let's back this in. Oh boy, this is, I think we need more. Nope, we're good. Yeah, I must have been really close to that door. Yep, I sure was. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's you know what, let's just back it straight up in. See how good we did. Well, it could have been better, but alright, so let's go ahead. We got to start cultivating our fields first. Or no, we do. There's the one over there. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's plant that one first, because then we'll kind of have them staggered a little bit. Or, you know what? Nope. Let's go cultivate, so we can all just drive at once. Otherwise, we're going to be shuttling equipment here to and from all the time. Okay, good. We got to wait on the front. Let's go ahead and let's get started. We're going to go all the way up to field 38 by the grain elevator to cultivate that one. And then we'll come back down, grab the planter, and I think we can... I'm not sure if we can get 38 planted in one fill of the seeder. I think we might have to come back and refill it. But I know we can plant 29, or sorry, 24 on one fill. So 38 is pretty big, so it's a decent sized field to have. I think it's your biggest, yeah, it is your biggest one. It's bigger than 24. Well, we might be able to get it in one. Oh, this weight doesn't do it too much, I guess. Might have to get the heavy, the other weight must be the heavier one. So let's go ahead and line her up here. Alright, I gotta see here how... Oh, so it's basically just as wide as the tractor. Right, yep, just as wide as the tractor. Well, I guess it's a little wider than the tractor, so... Alright, so let's go ahead and let's cultivate this entire field. This may take a while. So, you know what? I'm not going to make you guys suffer through all of this. I am going to catch you guys when this field is done being cultivated. So I will see you then. Welcome back. We are almost done cultivating this field here. It's taken me quite a while, so that brings me to a kind of a crossroads here. I am going to need to upgrade this cultivator as soon as possible. Now, that's going to be a struggle with the fact that we are not making a lot of money from our crops. So I have decided that we are going to be selling our two smallest tractors, not the ones I'm in now, but the other two little green ones, to help make us some money, because it's not like we can just sell this cultivator and then buy the new one. We definitely have enough money then, but we need a bigger tractor. We need 205 horsepower, recommended minimum in order to pull that cultivator, and we just don't have the horsepower with this tractor. This tractor is only about 135, 140, so we're going to be running a little short on the horsepower side of things. So I'm not going to go and sell this cultivator quite yet, as we might be able to get that all. Oh well, if we have a couple holes in there. Feel that there's one right there on the right there, as you see. There's one here on the end too, so it's not the perfect field, but we definitely need a bigger cultivator, as that took me about 20 to 30 minutes just to do this one field. Probably not that long, but still a decent amount of time, and we are done cultivating. So now we are going to be heading back and getting ready to plant. However, I'm going to sell those tractors first before we get into the field planting, so we make sure we have enough money to fill our seeder. I don't want to try to go into debt, like in the negatives. We already have a bank loan that we have to pay back. I believe it's at 200,000 now, is what the game starts you at. We'll go ahead and check when we're down there selling our tractors, but we're definitely in a hole when we're playing on hard, but we can definitely reap the rewards later when we can say we were millionaires on the hard difficulty. Alright, just about back to the farm now. Haven't really decided if I want to have any animals in here. I mean, we're going to stay pretty busy with all of the other... You know what? Actually, we're going to need to cultivate this field here too. So I shouldn't be driving all the way out here. I should be... I'll just go ahead and park this one here. I'll go ahead and park this here. But you know what? Let's go ahead and let's... I said I wasn't going to use workers, but let's go ahead and let's hire a worker to do this field for us here. It's not that big of a field. It shouldn't take them that long. It shouldn't cost us too much money. But let's go ahead and, let's actually fix the camera here a little bit. Camera sensitivity up. That's not what it... Is that... Yeah, it should be right? Well, it's not working too well. Oh well. Oh, wheat's up now. Oh, it wasn't up by much. Only about, shoot, $16. We didn't sell enough to make a big profit on that anyway, so. Man. Alright, so let's go ahead and... The tipper's on that tractor, so let's go ahead and head down. Let's actually check. Maybe we can sell... How much... 180 horsepower for that seeder. How much for 180? That's 143. I don't know if we can get away with it. I don't know if we're going to have enough horsepower. I'll think about that while we're taking this first one down. Because if we are under horsepower, we won't be able to pull... We might not be able to pull it up the hill there on 38. And that's going to be a problem. But we might... I can't remember. I think it'll work. You know, I'm pretty sure it'll work. So I think I'm gonna go, and instead of using that little seeder, we're going to be using a bigger one. We're gonna sell the little one, and then we're gonna end up buying the next size up so we can get our fields done a little quicker. We should have enough money. Maybe let's go ahead and check our bank here. Maybe we just go, if we don't have 200,000, as that's the max. Oh, it's not. So you know what? Let's go ahead and let's borrow everything here. So we'll have quite a little bit of money to spend here. I thought you started out with a $200,000 loan. Well, I guess I'm glad I was wrong, because now I'll be able to make a little more money. We'll be able to get in the 22,200. Let's go ahead and take a jog back up to our stuff up here. And we are going to be taking... Oh, shoot. That means I'm going to have to make 2 trips. Because we'll have to make a trip with our cedar. And, oh, wow, the textures on that's a little elevated. When you get down close. We'll have to take in our cedar and our cultivator. But we have enough. Shoot, we're still running out of horsepower for that cultivator, because cultivator you can't cheat on the horsepower because you're pulling through the ground. So shoot, I don't wanna get rid of that cultivator, but I need a bigger one because we're gonna be doing that quite a bit, otherwise taking quite a bit of time there on 38. You know what, I'll hold off. I think we should be alright for now. You know. I suppose with all this extra money, we could buy a field. Probably, I don't know, maybe 23 maybe? I don't know. I know if field 30 is, I believe, 57,000. I'm pretty sure. $57,000. They're all right around 50. Oh, excuse me. Right around $50,000 around here in the starting area. So maybe we'll... Oh, that wasn't even close. Oh, and I'm not going in first person. Shame on me. Let's go back you up right here. Lift it up. Oh man, this isn't even gonna work. Alright, we gotta drive over here to this. Let's go ahead and drop the sower down so we can drive a little bit anyway. And pick up this weight here as we'll need it. And then we can pick up our sower. I guess oh, we're still kind of off the ground here. But it'll work to get us down there. And then we'll sell everything we've got here. Then we'll have to make a run back up to get a tractor in order to pull our new sower up the hill. This will be buying that brand new one. So already upgrading. I thought it was going to take a while, but I think we'll be able to make it work. Like I said, cheating the horsepower in the sower isn't as big a deal as cheating it in a cultivator would be. So we should be alright. Hopefully I didn't take that sign off. You can see on the way up again. Take this back here. Park it in the caution tape. Oop, just a little far out. Gotta make sure we can sell that weight too. And then sell the weight, sell the sower, sell the tractor. And while we're here, let's go ahead and let's buy 2. I guess I don't really want to buy 2 because then that'll require us to have another trip. Let's buy the biggest weight. And then we are going to be buying that sewing machine right there. The Vitrosity Rapid A600S. Oh, we don't even need a cultivator now. I forgot about that too. Wow, I am dropping the ball today. So we don't even need a cultivator with this. So we can come down here with the tractor. There she is right there. We can come down with the tractor, bring the cultivator, and we don't even need that thing anymore. So that's actually going to work out perfect. Completely forgot about that. Go ahead and make fun of me down in the comments if you want. That I deserve that. I was checking, look both ways before I cross. So yes, that makes me a lot happier now that we don't have to buy another cultivator. So it'll take a lot less time for us to work the fields and get our crops planted. So now I'm thinking we should... Yeah, I'm thinking we should buy a field. We should buy another field. Do that. Thinking... Let's go and let's buy field 23 here. I'm going to hop in the tractor, take my cultivator down though, bring everything back first, and then on the way up we can stop by and buy that field for us. So we are going to be in business here to start it out. And after that, that's probably going to be the end of the episode, as I'm running really close to a half an hour now. So, are you done there? Oh, he's almost done. We gotta take this one because we need we can't have a weight in the front. So let's go ahead and see how much longer he's got up here. He's got quite a while. You know, we don't even need that anymore. Hey, sir, stop working. We don't need this anymore. We don't need to cultivate anymore. We're moving up in the world. Let's go ahead and put this right here. Let's just park this tractor right here for now. Hop on out and we can take this down. I gotta get used to going in first person. I'm not used to that. It adds from what I've played so far with first person, it actually adds a lot to the experience. It's a lot harder to see where you're driving, but it still adds a lot more. So let's go ahead, let's take this down, get our sower, get our weight, and we will be golden. To start the next episode, buy our field, and we will be ready to sow all of our crops in the next episode. And it's already really coming together, starting off really nicely. Can't wait to see what the future's going to bring here. For future plans, beyond maybe buying more fields in the future, obviously 30 and 25 would be our next conquest that we should go after. And then obviously probably 28, 36, and 37. Because I know 27 and 22 right down here in front of us are pretty expensive, around the at least $100,000. I think whoa, we're losing control here. We don't have enough weight in the front. I think 22 is pushing 200,000. I believe that's 192,000 or something like that. So that'll be quite a ways down the road, as we won't have enough money for that for a while. But alright, so we are here dropping off our cultivator, selling this baby for only 5 G's. Well, every little bit will help. That's a fill up. That's enough to fill up the planter. So, first person. Let's go ahead and let's get our weight in the front first, as you are awfully close to that cedar. Pick you up. Alright, so let's go ahead and drive here. Pick up the plant. Oh, no. Oh man, I'm already screwing up. Pick up the planter. And let's go. Oh, turned the wrong way. Oh well. Gotta fill her up, and we will buy the field, and then we'll head to fill it up, and we will be ready to start the next episode. So, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of these videos in the future involving Farming Simulator or any other content types I post on my channel. Go ahead and check those out as well. They're pretty interesting. Try to keep it interesting for you guys. Try to do a lot of things that you will enjoy while we're really struggling to get up this hill. More time for my outro, I guess. But like the video if you enjoyed this episode, and of course comment down below if you want to see more, and keep supporting. That's the biggest thing for YouTube channels. Yep, so we are almost up here, almost up the hill. There we are. Camera cut out there a little bit, having some camera problems. So we are up here. Let's go ahead and let's buy this field quick. We should definitely have it. Whoa, slow down. Where you at? 51,000. We are gonna buy you. And now we are going to be heading back to fill the implement, as I said before. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more in the future. Vitrosity, out.